So prior to discussing our verse here, Acts chapter 5, verse 11, it's important to know what came before this. And what ended up happening was there was these two people, Ananias and his wife, and they had sold a piece of property. Now, they told the church that they were giving them the entire amount of the sale of the property, when in reality, they were actually holding some back for themselves. And what ended up happening is that Ananias and his wife ended up being struck dead by the Lord. And so that's where we end up here at Acts 5:11, which says, "And great fear came over the whole church and over all who heard of these things." Now, in our modern times, we immediately associate fear with something negative. And there is a negative side of fear. If there is any amount of fear that is keeping you from obeying the will of God for your life, that is a negative and unhealthy type of fear that needs to be overcome. But it's important to realize there's also a really healthy type of fear that the Bible talks about, and that is fearing God. And when we're fearing God, what we're actually fearing is just his nature being so other than anything we could ever imagine, just the majesty and awe and beauty of who he is. That should do something in our hearts where there's just such a reverence and a fear that arises from that knowledge. Another type of fear is the fear of the consequence of sin. Now, this is one of the ways that God is directing us to be able to live pure and holy lives, is to be able to give warnings to people. Say, hey, if you're continuing in this sin, if you're going to continue down this path, this is where it's going to end. This is likely going to be the consequence for your action. And by doing that, the hope is that you will steer that person away from continuing in that sin. And so these types of fear that are mentioned here in the Bible are actually really, really healthy and are necessary for the church to continue to establish and to continue to talk about. Hey, this is Tyler Cook, head instructor here at Ivy Hop Academy. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we put out new content. And if you'd like to learn more about Ivy Hop Academy or take a look at any of our courses, make sure to visit us at ivyhopacademy.org. We'll see you soon.